What's going on, world? DS on Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, and we are back with another video. And in this video, I want to speak on how the real nigga image, sooner or later, will catch up to you. You see? And the reason why I want to speak on this is because I know there's a lot of young brothers that listen to my channel. Shout out to y'all. And I want y'all to know that I know you may have grew up around certified niggas, real niggas, you know, gangsters, and a lot of us brothers have. We all know some. We all know some real niggas. We all know some gangsters. Right. And we do know that the majority of them failed. A lot of those guys were not successful in that lifestyle. We do know that. We do know, right, that a lot of our people who were gangsters, real niggas, certified niggas, a lot of them didn't survive. A lot of them now in their older age have trouble with living life, whether it's because of their felonies, whether it's because of their drug addictions, or whatever. So what I want you brothers to understand is the real nigga is temporary. Don't live to be a real nigga, because that real nigga stuff is really just a phase. And the real nigga narrative is connected to a toxic environment. So if you plan to move out of that environment, expect to move away from that mindset. Expect to think differently. Expect to feel differently. Expect to look at life differently. Because you have to understand that if you make it past the real nigga phase, you got to be a man now. You see? See, because let's go back to the example I made in the beginning of the video. We all know real niggas, right? But what about the real niggas who made it through? They don't call themselves real niggas no more. They want you to address them as a man. They want you to address them as a father. They want you to address them as a leader. That's what they want you to address them as. They're not real niggas no more. They don't even consider themselves real niggas. They consider themselves fathers, grandfathers, uncles, pastors, leaders, imams. They've dropped that term or that label, real nigga, because they were real niggas back then. And if you were a real nigga who made it from back then, you don't consider yourself a real nigga no more. It's temporary. It's temporary. You just better hope that you're blessed to make it through. Because just like it's a temporary thing to label yourself that, it's also short-lived, meaning you can lose your life in the process. Just like a lot of us know, a lot of real niggas, they haven't made it to the other side. They don't know what it is to be a man. They don't know what it is to go to the park with their children and not have to watch their back. They don't know what that's like. They haven't made it to the other side. You see? And I want you young brothers to understand, man, that The way this legal system is now, you're never going to reach the other side. And if you do, you'll be in prison for the rest of your life. So you'll never be able to fully display the real you ever again because you'll be locked away in prison. And the proof of that is this guy right here on your screen, Caswell Sr., aka Casanova 2 times. A black man who just didn't want to get himself right. He just didn't want to listen. He kept playing with God's grace. That's what Casanova did. See, that's why Casanova ass is grass, because he kept playing with God. God kept giving him chance after chance after chance after chance. And now look at him. Now look at him. Now he's in a world of trouble. According to the article, and I'm going to have the article down in the description box so you guys can go and read it. He got cut because he denounced his gang. He denounced being a gang member. And I hear people feeling sorry for Casanova, speaking out against why that happened to Casanova. But at the end of the day, we can't forget what Casanova signed up for. You know, when you sign up to be a real nigga, what comes with that? You know what comes with that. You know what comes with trying to make it to the other side. Because see, Cass don't want to be a real nigga no more. Now he want to be a man. Now he want to be a father. Now he want to be a husband. Now he want to be a son. He don't want to be a real nigga no more. But he knows the penalties that come with not honoring your oath. You see? See, you can't want to be a man when it only benefits you in a situation. No matter how negative something may be, as a man, you still gonna have to stand on what you agreed to, what you shed blood for. You gotta be loyal to that oath because you put your word on it. As a man, you vowed to stand true to that oath. So when you break it, you know what comes with that. You see, this is about being a man. This is why this video is titled, "The Real Nigga Image Will Cost You Everything." Because it cost Casanova his career. It didn't just cost him his freedom, it cost him his career. You see? Now he wants another chance to prove that he's a man. But he had plenty of time to prove that. But he still wanted to be a real nigga. See, being a real man don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you anything. It may cost you some time because you're going to have to go and work and things of that nature. But it's not going to really cost you anything. It's not as taxing as being a real nigga. Casanova understands this. He understands now that he threw away everything for something that really didn't mean shit, for something that was just a phase in his life, for something that he didn't plan on living out for the rest of his life. And this is what you young brothers got to understand, man. Because what happens when you don't die? What happens when you make it through? then what are you gonna do? Being a real nigga is a phase, man. Don't let a phase in your life cost you everything. Don't think you can carry on that phase into every phase in your life. Young brothers, if you going to work, if you rapping, if you singing, if you're doing art, whatever you doing to get out of the toxic environment that you in, understand that that's what you're doing it for. You're not doing it for the money. You're doing it so you can get out of the situation. But you want to get out of that environment, not just because of the living conditions, but the living conditions are the way that they are because of the mindset of the people. So understand you have to leave that mindset there. You got to leave the real nigga mindset where the real niggas are. And if you don't want to be a real nigga no more because you ready to level up, then you got to leave that real nigga shit where it belongs because it will cost you everything. It will hinder you. It will impede your progress. It will impede you from reaching where you really need to go. Excuse me, where you really want to be, not where you really need to go. Because I'm not telling nobody where they need to go. Where you really want to be, according to what you said. So understand that the real nigga cannot be invited to where you really want to go. You know, the real nigga, he's not invited in those environments. You know that. And a real nigga is not a color, it's a mindset. The real nigga, you can't take with you. And to my young brothers that are rapping, you can't take that real nigga with you in them boardrooms. You can be a real nigga in the booth because you're an entertainer. But outside of the booth, you have to be a man. You have to know how to conduct business and know how to speak and to present yourself as such. You're only a real nigga in the booth. You're an actor. You're an entertainer. Denzel in Training Day was a real nigga. Okay? So be a real nigga in the booth. If that's what you want to be. Be a real nigga in the booth behind the beat. Cause you're an entertainer. That's what you're paid to do. You're paid to sell a story. Okay? Understand what you are. Understand you're entertaining people with real nigga shit. But this is your profession. This is your profession. This is not who you are. This is what you do. And this is why I tell y'all brothers, man, don't get caught up in what you do into thinking who you are. Because it'll cost you everything. It'll cost you everything. And that's what it did with Casanova. He just got cut. He just wrote a letter to the judge pleading for his freedom, saying how much of a changed man he is, speaking on his past and why he did the things that he did. And it is because, as I said before, being a real nigga is a phase. And now he see that he's really past that. He really don't want nothing to do with that because he know it's not suitable for his future. And see, here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, if you consider yourself a visionary, and shout out to all the visionaries, right? You know that with growth comes progress. Progress comes through spiritual and physical growth. You have to grow past that real nigga mentality. See, Casanova kept playing with it. He kept playing. And this is why y'all hear me say this time after time on this channel. It's not a game. Stop thinking this stuff is a game, man. Stop playing with y'all lives. It's not cool. It's not cute. You can't be a real nigga until you die. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to die early. 9 times out of 10, you're going to die a dishonorable death. That real nigga image will cost you everything. It'll destroy you, your kids, and everyone else. And as black men who are saying we supposed to be the leaders, we got to move away from this real nigga image. Because guess what? Real niggas only lead in death, destruction, and despair. And they got jails for people like that. So get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of the video. The link to this article will be down in the description box if you would like to read the article. Shout out to everyone in the building. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.